All right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. Plenty to dive into and discuss in today's video. Pro player getting banned by EA for something so stupid, in my opinion. I went into more depth on my main channel, but we are going to cover it here as well because obviously, it's kind of weird to think that some of this stuff could interfere with some pro league stuff as well. So I want to talk about all of that. Also some drama between some of the other pro players and some big organizations also joining to throw in a lot more money into the prize pool of Apex Legends. Pretty exciting stuff. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this. So the first thing that I wanted to make mention of here, this was coming from Gamer8 Esports saying, did we say more than double? We meant triple. Take a look at this. $45 million, the largest in esports history, that will be added to some type of gaming event that they're doing in 2023, I believe. They're throwing $45 million in this. And apparently this stuff is from Saudi Arabia. So I've heard that Apex could get involved in this. Call of Duty could be involved in this. Many other esport games out there will be involved in this in some form or fashion. So obviously it's not $45 million for Apex specifically, but we've heard throughout the last couple of years that there was something big going to be going on in Saudi Arabia. And this seems to be what exactly that is, because they are also based out of Saudi Arabia as well. So we'll see exactly how this fruitions into Apex Legends and what exactly happens. But pretty exciting stuff. I mean, it is nice to know. And we've also saw Realm GG. I told you guys the other day that they're putting $1 million into the Apex scene specifically this year. So it's going to be nice to see some other organizations out there that have good prize pools that teams can compete for, because the ALGS is obviously a good money grab for a lot of teams. However, it is kind of shaky on the whole fact of that a lot of the big orgs are leaving. Is the content going to stay around? Because a lot of the orgs are not going to pay their players anymore, and it's just not going to be as big unless EA really helps a lot of these orgs out with a proper revenue split share, because there are team skins that are ready to come into the game right now, but unfortunately, because they never strike the deal, they never happened. Also wanted to make mention of this. So we've been seeing a lot of drama between top pro players as of late, right? I think the Guard has also done pretty good in the oversight thing not long ago. And they had basically said, I think Rainbow had said, we're going to be just fine. Don't worry about the Guard. Don't worry about our organization issues going on. Well, Nick Merckx had actually tweeted out at RKN the other day saying, only 12 points. And then this was RKN's response saying, how about 10 and 5 on a contest? And we still averaged the first place in scrims. But not only that, throwing a little bit of a shot at Nick Merckx as well. Said it took me a bit to find you on here. And this was actually pretty funny, because we actually see that the tripods are located at the 20th spot while the Guard finished at first place in the scrims. It still baffles me that second place in scrims was MLS, and Madness has still not found a team to represent their org. I wonder if that is ever going to change. Regardless, the response made it obvious that it was some friendly banner, and this is what I want to get into next. Nick Merckx saying, hey, good job, Arcane. At least you won something today. See you Sunday, right? These guys could go at it. And even if they were dropping some swear words at each other, you would kind of know, look, there's a mutual respect here. These guys are just kind of, just going back and forth. It's friendly banner. Well, it seems like EA isn't all for that. This was coming from pro player HisWattson on Pro Team Furia. He got banned for 3 days for saying F you in the Apex Legends chat. And not only was he just talking in the chat, but he was actually talking to a friend of his because they were in a 3-stack. It's not like he was cussing out at random or anything or being mean to another guy, or even if he was, I don't think you should get banned for this. I mean, at the end of the day, you're playing a game that is competitive, and this kind of stuff happens, and it's not crossing really a line, in my personal opinion, but I know that may be controversial. However, that's neither here nor there. He was playing with a 3-stack, right? He's playing with his buddies, and he spoke in the chat. He typed in the chat, and he got banned 3 days for doing so. It is insane, because he also got a message saying that his EA account had been disabled. But my question is, what happens if this happens during the Pro League? Let's say literally we're getting ready. I mean, the Pro League is literally starting in just a couple of days. I think it's starting on the 11th or something like that. So we're right around the corner from the Pro League beginning, right? What happens if this happens on a day right before the Pro League? Are they not going to be allowed to play in those matches that week because of this issue? I don't know. And I don't think it should ever be nitpicked this bad that we're not letting a pro player play in the Pro League matches, all because he told his buddy F you in the chat in Apex. I mean, come on, 3 days for that? I feel like we're really just going too far with this. It's kind of getting annoying, in my personal opinion, how much they're banning people for the slightest stuff. It really is crazy. Also wanted to mention this. This is like the big one for the day. So there is a little bit of a hint. I don't think Imperial Hal will be coming back to mouse and keyboard, but he did say and did admit after Sweetdreams was begging him to come back in mouse and keyboard that he did try mouse and keyboard the other day and that it was fun. I want you to guys watch this clip and let me know what you think. Roll the clip.
Yeah, I got the gallon of lube extra. I dip my keys in fresh lube every morning.
Oh, wow, brother.
It's not what you did to Fatfinger that much, Cameron. Maybe we found this.
Yeah, how I bought mine over a month and a half ago, how, and it just now got sent. A month and a half wait.
Real guys.
I'm excited. I'll let you know how it is, Hal. You're a fucking controller player, so I don't know why we're having this conversation, but I'll still let you know just for old time's sake.
End of the month.
Hal, I'll let you know just for old time's
The next EU batch.
Hal, come back, bro. Come on. Hal, you don't have Horizon anymore. It's with the wooden keyboard. Hal, come back, bro. Just come back, man. Come on, Hal. You don't have Horizon anymore. You know it ain't. You know it ain't as fun. Come on. Pick it back up. Let's go. Let's get the mouse pad dusted. Come on. Hal, if you do play Bangalore, bro, it's way more fun on MNK. That's all I'll say. Dude, Hal, it is. Hal, trust me. It's more fun than Peak Wraith back in the day, Hal. When you were on MNK, it is more fun than Peak Wraith. Trust. It's so good.
Oh shit, is this LG if it's a banger?
I mean, I got 35 minutes. I'm chilling.
Dude, sweet. You don't even need to scrim, man.
I'm convincing how to swap back to MNK right now. He's putting a lot of good messages in chat. It's making me smile. We're about to get him back.
Really?
How just think of all these dog controller players and just running up and bank smoking on top of them, and they hit you for 30 and you just rinse them. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Wow, trust. It's so good.
Dude, the feeling of tab strafing.
Oh yeah, man.
On Bangalore too.
I also saw the one where they were contested in the international scrims.
Oh yeah, but
Overx.
Overx, yeah.
So will we see Imperial Hal come back to mouse and keyboard? I guess the question remains, and we'll have to let time tell. I don't think he'll make a last minute decision that quick, but over time, maybe we could see it, especially after all the conversations of where the meta goes. You know, Imperial Hal and TSM in general likes to stay on top of what it's best for the compositions, and if they ever discover that maybe we're not in a meta anymore where it's best to have controller players as your fraggers, if that ever changes for whatever God knows reason, then I think TSM would be the first to catch on and first to try it out. So the thing is about Imperial Hal is he's so versatile. He's not really locked in as a controller or mouse and keyboard player. If he genuinely wanted to because he thinks it'll be better for the team, he could easily make that switch, and that is something to always keep in mind of for sure. Lastly, just as we wrap the video up, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of stats I thought was pretty interesting. So it looks like the love of the ALGS weapon stats are here. And so here is another. In the EMEA Pro League, the R301 was the weapon with the most kills, 620. However, in North American Pro League, the Car SMG had the most kills with 793, and the R301 only had 398. The first image is the EMEA Pro League, and the second image is the North American Pro League. So you guys could see, you know, we've got Car SMG, the EVA 8, we've got Scout on the left side, but the R301 for whatever reason in the European League, they love this gun, and the Car SMG obviously still somewhat favorited, but it's weird to see the meta change, like how different North America plays. The Car SMG is so loved and favorited, and there's not even a close second. I mean, R301 is second, but we're talking like a 400 kill difference here. Like that's how much it is. It's a different play, and as good as North America is, and as good as they are consistently doing at these lands and the scrims, I really wonder if a lot of these other regions will look at this and say, look, well, maybe we need to be running the Car SMG a little bit more, because obviously the powerhouse as North America teams are all doing it, and they always find success. So the last place gun, though, I thought it was interesting, besides the obvious Kraber, because it's never there, is the longbow at 22. And then also, I think the longbow is not even on the list here for the North American Pro League. And the reason I thought that was interesting is because back in season 2, like when we really got competitive and ranked started to begin, it was all longbow. And I don't know if you guys remember that, if you're, you know, OG enough to stay during that time, but it used to all be about the longbow. And it's crazy how the meta has changed over the years. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section below about all the topics in today's video. Like the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Esports related. And until the next time, I'll see you later, Gators.